Alright. What are we at here? Okay, now we're doing side missions. Fuck. I am doing all this is gonna be horrible. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do these, I think. I'm going to do Jotunheim first. I'm going to work on side missions and then move over to collectibles.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gróa.
We don't need to talk about her.
But I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do the collectibles just yet.
As his new Valkyrie queen.
Some of it's during the side missions.
Your friend.
Gróa pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
For the big boy himself. Skull!
Skull!
We can hold a few dozen per camp. Families will stay together, obviously.
Take care, Kratos.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it. Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir, my lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gróa yet, dear friend?
Not yet. Soon. Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business.
So I think I'm going to go to the Rotary, pick up the sleeves, so you can ground travel anywhere.
Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Thank you.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelder.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Oh. Thanks for collecting that.
11 hacks over, really?
Oh, good, you're here. Not a moment too soon.
Hello, Ratatoska.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non-sequiturs. But he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna take his seeds. And we're gonna go ahead and take these other missions.
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Niflheim has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the 9 realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the 9 realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Say, have you a moment for another piece of important business?
Speak.
The tree has become rather overgrown. And if it grows too wildly, the branches risk getting too heavy and falling, which is not ideal considering they hold all the realms.
I am no gardener.
What an absolute shock. No, I do not require any horticultural skills from you, but I would ask that you keep an eye open for the stags of the 4 seasons. They normally graze upon the tree and keep it tidy. Unfortunately, Bitter decided it would be funny to trick Arrogant into releasing them. If you happen to find the stags during your travels, I would greatly appreciate assistance in bringing them home. I would have one of my spectral squirrels do it, but they, well, keep eating the feed I give them. Consequence of it being the most delicious food in all the 9 realms, I suppose. Speaking of, here, take some feed. Once you've found a stag, the feed should calm them down. Then one of my spectrals will guide them back here. And, don't eat the feed, please.
I will not.
Bitterness asked me if I was too chicken to release them, but I am in fact not chicken-like whatsoever. So as you can see, I have no choice.
Yes, of course. What else could you have done? While normally this would be a harmless prank, Fimbulwinter prevented the stags from returning, and now they have long since scattered to parts unknown.
It was worth it.
Well, any questions before you travel on?
So, who else are we likely to encounter amongst your detachable emotional apparitions?
Well, there's certainly no avoiding anxiety.
Oh no. Why are you talking about me? What did I do?
Oh, you should have heard the shit they were talking.
What? Oh dear, oh dear.
There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter.
Are you sure?
Yes, Anxious. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here.
Ah, people!
Well, there it is.
Alright, and then, the round hairs.
Safe travels.
We need to activate that mission. The stags we're not gonna do on this episode. We're gonna do something different. But the round hairs are in Helheim? Is that right? Yeah. And then one thing we can do is we might wait a little bit actually, but there's a free tier. That way when we visit each of the rounds, we can run across them. And there's a plant here we're gonna go grab.
Should we speak with Hrasfalgar? I do speak the ancient tongue after all. Hrasfalgar, Garmul.
When I did this last time, I did it with the Treyas.
Says there's 6 tiers to close and not to expect any thanks for closing them. The tiers should never have been opened.
I think that's our cue to go.
Back here, we'll have a plant.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Soul Blossom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
Oh shit, I'm gonna let it go too early. What the fuck? I guess it counted as being down. Helheim, 100% done. And then the next one will be here.
Ah, if I had a stomach, it'd be twisting right now.
It's gone. There's no remaining threat.
No, it's from excitement. Hardly any non-giants have gotten the great privilege of visiting the realm of the Jotunheim.
It's truly an honor to be among a very select few. So this is Jotunheim.
As beautiful as the stories. And then some.
Yeah, I've been all night around with those Kratos.
Freya, here. The flower.
Incredible.
Actually, there's a couple of these we can't get to just yet. We gotta work our way there. So it might not have been a good idea to start them just yet. But we're gonna do them in this order. Let's talk to Angry Booty. Angry Booty.
Company's here, Finn.
Fimbulwinter.
Kratos, Mimir, Freya. It's good to see you.
I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us.
Aye, a true pleasure to meet the lassie who saved our skins.
Indeed. Your giant stuff magic is truly a marvel.
We were so glad we got there in time. Freya, your brother's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
It won't.
I will say, you've made quite the impression on our Atreus' heart.
Mimir.
Oh, like you weren't thinking it, brother.
Ahem. You're a cherished ally, Angrboda. I hope we cross paths again.
I imagine we will. There's lots to do, and I'm just getting started.
Away.
Kratos? The last time you were here was because of Faye, right?
You saw this in prophecy.
Your son told me.
Oh yeah, we
It's
already
a beautiful
been
place to
here.
rest.
It is what she wished. You painted these shrines.
Some of them. Some I finished for my mother.
Your work is beautiful.
Your skill with a brush is unmatched, Angrboda.
My son. He draws.
He told me.
Although he'd do well to learn from your use of color.
We come from a long line of artisans, so he has it in him. He just needs some discipline to bring it out.
I like you. Angrboda, you are the last giant left in Jotunheim.
No, actually. My grandmother, Gróa. She's, not really one for visitors, but she's still here. She's helping me forage at the moment.
After all you've done, lass, she must be so proud to have a granddaughter such as yourself.
She might be. Someday. I don't know quite yet, but I think it's a start.
We need to fix that one. It was wrong. That's it here. Alright, and then next, we're doing the quick ones, the ones that we can clear out easy. And to start side quests. Niflheim, we haven't even been here yet. We'll go to that one next. We can unlock here too. Muspelheim we'll do on his own episode. Same with Alfheim, but I might do the southern region only, and then the northern region do on its own stream.
What is this path?
Oh, just one of the many insane things we had to do to get to Jotunheim.
You jumped?
We were protected.
Evidently.
I haven't even been here yet. We don't have the Ravens all completed, but I did go ahead and unlock them all. We got a battle arena over here. We're supposed to go to use other companions now.
A memory of war. You could use this as a training arena if you like. You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
Oh, you gotta hold X forever. I'm fighting with Thor.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
That will keep exploding too, if you do it fast enough. I need to figure out how to unlock this mode in regular gameplay.
That was fast.
Let's get Brock back.
brother. You're covered in bifrost.
You don't got what it takes.
Alright, now you get a power move. Get him, Brock. Hey, his power move ain't regenerating fast. There's gotta be a way to glitch that stuff. I know this stuff don't save though. But, whoa, we're done with that. That was pretty fun while it lasted.
Come here.
Wait, I still got,
Is this?
Ravens.
Oh, it
Ones
disappeared.
we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
Go ahead and complete that.
Free are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
The father. Odin, I presume?
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
A gift of life, a gift in death, to the mother forever, the All-Father's breath.
Odin must have created these creatures. But how?
I haven't the foggiest. They came after my time with him. But perhaps we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens we find.
In life we hanged, in death we kneeled, until you freed us with your steel.
So destroying the ravens free their spirits somehow. Good to know.
Free.
Well, free of Odin's control anyway.
We told what we saw, empowered his lies. Good little ravens, good little spies. Our lives cut short, souls sinking deeper, until gathered up by the Raven Keeper.
Raven Keeper.
An acolyte of Odin's. Very secretive. Trusted with his dirtiest deeds. Never met him myself.
We tried to escape. We clawed. We screeched. But nothing escapes the Keeper's reach.
Mumia, how do we find this Raven Keeper?
I'd love to, brother, but I've no idea where we'd look. Or if the Keeper's even still alive.
We will find her.
Get away from my children. Have you any idea how long it took to shape their spirits into something useful? Have you any idea of the effort, the focus? Were it not for me, these misbegotten urchins would have perished in the winds of Fimbulwinter. But instead, they became something greater, something magnificent. They mattered to the All-Father, and they mattered to me!
Enough!
Look there. That path wasn't there before, was it?
No.
Might be worth exploring then.
Switching arrow!
Frozen! What now?
The Alpha!
Don't you have a shield?
And still they come. How many more can there be?
Back here!
Sure. Why not?
We'll take it down together.
Here it comes! Guys,
That's how you do it. Take him down real quick.
We can do this.
well done, brother. Clearly the ravens, the children, appreciated it as well.
Is there nothing to be done for them?
I believe we have done something.
Perhaps.
Kratos, hon? Hey, we got a matter to discuss.
Mother and father perished at last. Finally now, our anguish may pass.
Alright, next. I'm gonna check out this new area. It's only available once you complete the game. But you want to do this one soon, like right away. Before
Hang
you
on
do
a
all the
minute.
others.
Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's continue. Might be something useful inside. This place goes deep. We should head downward.
Ah, yes. I'm sure there's nothing especially dangerous at the bottom of an Asgardian prison.
A lot of junk now. Alright. There's black marks for the common spot.
Your master is no more! Be at peace!
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
If I could turn around into fire.
not, sadly. Of course, the Einherjar disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them. That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope. Oh, well, you're very bloody welcome.
What am I missing here?
Enemy, left flank!
There'll be one more of them things around here somewhere.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost. Right side.
Freya! I can't believe it.
Wait, that can't be. Lord Tyr.
Is this an illusion?
No, brother. No, I think it's the real deal.
Mimir? Is that you, old friend?
In all the important ways, aye.
There was such a commotion. If Odin learns what you've done...
Odin is dead.
The realms are at last free of him. You're safe.
Odin's dead.
And Asgard fallen.
So the reign of the Aesir is truly over. That's quite a lot to take in. And you are?
His name is Kratos.
Kratos? I know that name.
Come. You need real shelter. Food.
No. No, what I need most now, I think, is to reflect on what you've told me. I need space, if you would grant me that.
Very well. Our home is in the realm between realms for the moment. You can find us there when you're ready.
Kratos. I know you from somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to me.
Until then.
This guy will be, if you unlock him right away, when you go visit the other realms, you'll find him in most of them.
Yeah.
You believe that was truly him?
It's hard to trust anything after what we've been through. But with Odin gone, I've no cause to doubt it.
Our paths will cross again. Of that I'm sure.
Dang.
Who was he?
I don't know. A gardener, perhaps? Dreamshade is difficult to keep alive, even under the best conditions, but this... He gave all his strength to keep it alive.
Then it is right. You should have it.
Oh yeah, good test. Okay, we don't need to go back down there. There we go. Pick this thing up.
Why, that's the dwarven sound device Sindri used during the Battle of Ragnarok. You might still find use for it yet.
Actually, I don't remember picking that up before. Oh. What kind of use would we have for it, though? Undiscovered. Uh-oh. What's undiscovered?
Well, now we know what this prison's for. This is where Odin stashed those he would camouflage himself as.
Makes sense. If you're going to imitate someone, you wouldn't want them walking around.
Why not kill them?
He must need them alive in order to assume their form.
Aye. Odin likely wanted Tyr dead for a multitude of reasons. But he knew Tyr would be more useful alive.
Your god of war has truly returned. What now?
He'll want to stretch his legs, I imagine. Imprisonment stokes wanderlust. Not that I need to remind any of us of that.
Then we'll go to the new area. Unlock. Travel. It'll take you right to it.
Beautiful.
But we gotta go fight somebody too, a berserker. We haven't done any of them.
I did not think anything grew here.
They're across the realm. I'm trying to do all this up there across multiple realms, but that was probably best to do that kind of stuff at the end after I'd done all the side stuff. You're gonna hear some more cry here in a second. What's her name? There it is.
Someone's crying.
Sinmara.
Ah, Surtur's love. Should we try to tell her what happened?
She knows.
You know, back in Jotunheim...
This is our first one.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost. Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Man, they are harder.
Give me a chance!
1 and 12.
Ball bag.
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the 9 realms a favor.
Did these...
Oh, what is this? Luck.
Warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
No, we're 100% with those. She's still there crying. I want to see what she looks like.
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lake nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Mumir.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
Still hear her crying. Right, and let's see, what should we do next? Helheim. Well, it's going to take a while to do all the side fighting, though. Midgard would take a little bit. This will take a while because we got 3 side missions that take quite a bit of time. Runaway, we got a lot to do here, but not only on the south, we got the north too. And the north's probably gonna take a day or two alone, or at least a couple of streams. Alfheim is probably our best bet right now. But that might take just a bit too. Oh damn, we ain't got no gates unlocked. That's fine. Alfheim is.
I look forward to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat.
We kind of need a backtrack anyway to do one of the realm things. Once we get here. I actually think there's a side part, a chest over here. Let me see. Remnant of Asgard and something unknown. Oh yeah, see there is a lore in a chest. I missed from before. I couldn't find it for some reason.
I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
So yeah, we're gonna have to go back into their keep. Oh yeah, and there's a. It's not down there. Looks like the other area. Hey, here's Tyr.
Freyr. He forged a piece.
Of a sort.
Wish I could have seen that.
I'm sure he wished the same.
If you'll... excuse me. I wish to pay my respects to your brother. In my own way.
Of course. Let's go, Kratos.
Perhaps later.
Not a problem.
I guess it cut off too early. I never do see him back at the Royal Tree or whatever it's called. I thought there was an easier way to this stuff. There's a round tear too that we gotta do.
Your master is no more. Be at peace.
Have it your way then.
Above you! Watch out! Careful, brother! You're covered in black cloth.
Use a shield strike.
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
Rally your forces and make haste to the prison. I already went there though.
Only one way to find out.
Is there a chest somewhere? Yeah. And that's our last remnant of Asgard, first one. But we're gonna continue because there's a couple side parts that we didn't get. Maybe you have to get it at the end of the game. I don't know. I don't know why I'm using that. Alright, now for the side shit. It's kind of up here a little bit too, I think. I don't know why we couldn't get it earlier in the game. I could have swore on my modded New Game Plus we were able to get it right away. But this time around I didn't find it. It's a little path off the side somewhere.
The Temple of Light is certainly gaudier than I remember it.
Aye. I thought it might be why Freyr chose this realm. Change of pace from home.
I think we gotta go kind of far. Probably passed it again by accident. But you do kick this down. I don't know if you come back this way though. There's a plate there blocking you. Must have some idea for it.
The elves have abandoned the Temple of Light at long last.
Oh.
Ragnarok took a brutal toll on them.
They have retreated to mourn dead, to take stock of their people.
How long will the peace last? Before another incursion into the temple occurs.
I do not know. But in Asgard, light and dark elf fought as one.
Yeah, right here.
I think they will forget that.
I don't think I would have passed this the first time through. And I'm pretty sure when I do the modded game plus, my modded version, it had this opened up right away. But this time around, I didn't do the modded version, I did the normal one. And nothing changed.
The wee bastard's about to explode!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
So I'm kind of confused on this area. If you can do it the first time you're in Alfheim, I thought you could. But for some reason I couldn't. I passed it up, or I just didn't find it, or whatever. But I do remember my last live stream I did of this game. I had it right away, but I also had it modded Game Plus too, and that was kind of triggering some of the stuff to act like you already beat the game. Actually, I did that like a few places. Definitely whenever I was trying to free Tyr from his prison the first time. There's a gate you gotta lift up, so when you come back later, you can,
Every Greek knows the tragedy.
you can just travel out real easy without having to go around. Well, it was already lifted up for me. It was, and the chain was down where the guys jumped down off the cliff right before you free Tyr. There's a chain you can climb later on if you ever decide to go back. Well, it was already in the down position. So I was able to go around and do shit early. But that's all we can do anyways, is just this. The Raven, Lord, and Chaz. We did get it right, yeah. But for some reason, I didn't get this the first time through here. We can't go any farther, really. I think it's meant to be to come back and do it later. We don't need anything else, so let's get out of here.
The light of Alfheim.
Be careful.
I know. I wouldn't try to touch it. Not in a million winters. I'm no fool.
Good.
But like me, I want to see if there is any other dialogue. I figured it said you heard Balder or something. Should have tried to grab it. Yeah, I don't think I'll get any more dialogue, but well, I'll worth a shot. We'll see. I think this is as far as we can go, is up here. The lift that lifts you up to the top here is gone. Oh, we ain't to it yet. Fuck, I'm going far. Yeah, here it is. This is as far as we can go. No dialogue. What if we could just jump all the way down and get out of here quicker? There's a lure right there, but we already got it. Alright, we're out of here. We got that lore chest and the raven. Now, it seems like it's set up to get at the end of the game. Which would be kind of weird, you wouldn't know it's really down there. But I'm pretty sure, at least with my New Game Plus, it sets everything to where the game's been completed, though. Kind of, or it acts like it. What's up here? Oh, yeah, never mind. So, like, any chains, they'll automatically be kicked down. Most of them, not the side mission ones, but the ones in the main story path that automatically get pushed. I'm getting there. Jump in.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Go back. You can use this gate to jump back. Wait, ain't there, something up here we need to get? By the way, that gate lets you do this, and, this right here, and go back and get that shit we need to. And then the unknown part up here, which is the round terrace. But it's not going to be unlocked. You got to make it through the unlock it anyways. So it was just fine because you can backtrack a little bit and.
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about.
And
could you
come
call
up
on
to
that
this
power
fast,
again?
CTR, he's gone
Maybe.
now.
Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
I actually think we could have just teleported back to the first gate and then just went the opposite direction where you usually end on the mission in the beginning. We could have just teleported, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we're almost at the beginning now. That's alright. We'll walk around. So, whenever you first teleport back here after you beat the game, the way we're coming now, you'll need to go both directions, pretty much. But, yeah, when you're at this gate, go back up to your left, go all the way around, unlock the new gate, go inside, get the lore and shit, and the remnants of Asgard, and then teleport back to there, and then just go straight from here, and then there's a gate, realm tear right there.
I see another realm.
We should have grabbed this first,
Shall we close it?
and then go to the left. That way we could have just took out everything in one swoop, but I passed this up.
Take it off, man! You've got
Huh?
But I'm sure our work is far from over.
Ooh, I typed in something there. Right at the edge. I hate that because I ended up walking down. I'm trying to. We don't need to go down here. We're down here. Now, let's see what we got. We're done in this area, but we have not done anything north. So, this will be the first time walking through, and we're about to see...
The creature Atreus heard. It lies out in the desert.
Yeah, I usually do it with Atreus.
Most of the
I like doing both of the whole entire area with
My
Atreus.
brother would have known. Freyr loved this realm.
And the realm loved him in turn.
Oh yeah, we skipped every side thing in the story.
I'm sure he blamed me for having to leave.
That was not your fault.
I know that.
But we did get to see Tyr, and we're about to see Thrud.
Even at the cost of plunging this realm back into war.
Same thing with treasures. Definitely in Alfheim. If you can get to shit early, you do counterclockwise the whole map. You will really just get every treasure and all that the first swoop. Like my modded New Game Plus, I still want to try to see if I can make it work the same way on the regular New Game Plus, where you can use the spear interactions and all that stuff right away.
Tendrils.
Part of the Dark Elf Hive.
I've never done this first part with Freya before.
Alfheim's changed a
I've
great
always done
deal
it with
since
Atreus.
then.
And then the second
I
part,
suppose we all have.
where you unlock the second giant jellyfish, I do that one with Freya usually. But it's cool doing it with,
Wait
Atreus.
a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's
Doing
hammer
both parts.
and his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Jared.
And if you don't come and see us right away or soon, the Forge lady will tell you.
Well, good for her.
We already done all the Raven missions, so when we kill these ones, it's just for the hell of it. And if I can kill it, might be too good for one kill. There we go.
Hi, Kratos.
Can't believe we missed this.
You need to fill up some health. Using the gate will fill up your health a little bit, like 360 points at a time. They're at 15 or 5103, right? Yeah. And it'll already start going up. Keeps going up. Might give us 5470. That gives you like, I don't know, 367. Now let's see where we're at. One more time. We got some boss fights to do, and they can't take your health fast, even when you got modded HP like mine. But no, one more. I don't want to be always full, it doesn't matter. Plus, I'm using that L1 circle move that takes health. It does a lot of damage, but it takes a lot of health and empowers your shit.
I gotta tell you something.
What are you gonna tell me? Is it the mission about the dog? I didn't accept that one yet.
Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral?
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niflheim.
We will be there. What is it?
I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta in Vanaheim. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a Tetzel worm with its bottom ablaze. So I was so frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use...
Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna activate that one yet. We'll activate that when we get to Runaway. Oh, okay. Next, let's get this lore.
Look here.
Nothing. Some yellow dogs.
Gulon in Alfheim.
I'm sled trained by the looks of it. Most unusual.
Hey.
I've never seen such obedience in Gulan. There is some kind of magic at work here.
Regardless, it should make desert travel downright pleasant. Not for a brutal sandstorm.
We gotta clear up both these sandstorms first. That's what we're gonna do. Then we'll get all the side stuff. I'll do one area at a time. It don't matter. There it goes. Free the Goopas. Alright, let's go free the Goopas. That's what we're gonna do.
Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
How do you hope to find anything in all this?
Where is it?
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
And over here
There!
somewhere.
Perhaps the injured animal is inside.
Whatever's inside is kicking up quite a bit of sand.
How do we reach it?
There's caves and tunnels aplenty out here. Let's find
That's the
one,
exit.
see where it
I
takes us.
think it's back here against the wall. Hold on. There we go.
Look there! An entrance to the caves!
Yay, we found an entrance.
This cave extends underneath the desert.
Aye. A refuge for the Dark Elves by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple. Perhaps we'll find Atreus' wounded animal down here.
Lead the way, Kratos. I trust you to not get us lost underground.
Yeah, I usually do this one with Atreus and then the second Goopa or whatever it's called with Freya. But I like them, both of them with Atreus because the second one's kind of funny. Talk about smoking shit and I don't know. It's kind of funny. Una doo-doo. Yeah, me too. The Valkyries are pretty cool. Last Valkyrie, she gave you a pommel. I don't remember the stats on it. It was for your axe. But it enabled you to throw your axe at an infinite distance. It kind of sucks they didn't add that back. And this move is now a power move instead of a regular one. Invisible shield ain't working. Or bow. That's that pommel. I don't remember what the stats were. I don't think they were very good, but yeah, if you throw your axe, it would just continue forever. It would never drop.
Lashing out at everything and everyone for their fate.
They will not listen to reason. Combat is unavoidable.
Trust me, I know. Still, I wish it were not the case.
What? Get it from over here. I used to be able to get it from here. And the next floor.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
Depends on the reader.
And we can't go the south way. They use the bell. Nothing like that yet. So let's get that for a minute and circle back.
This creature Atreus heard, why wait until now to free?
It was not a priority.
We were too busy attempting to stave off Ragnarok to indulge in any desert dalliances.
Shame. I imagine Atreus would have enjoyed a quest to free an injured animal.
Yes.
But he questioned it when we did do it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to twist the knife.
You
did not.
Did.
Atreus has chosen his path. I trust him to be safe.
We still can't do the bells just yet. But we gotta jump down here to clear out some shit.
Watch your left!
What was that? Sweet. Oops. We can't go ahead and open this gate though, but we can't do nothing with the bells just yet. I'll clear up the gate. But we gotta get down here so we can do this. Miss. And once we cross around and open up the next one, we'll be good to go.
I wish I had your confidence with my own son when he was Atreus' age. Baldur craved adventure, but with the words of the Norns repeating in my head.
Your worry consumed you, as my rage once did to me.
You overcame it, eventually.
Thanks to Atreus and his mother.
Yes. Perhaps if Odin had loved his children as much as he loved using them, both would still be with us.
Now we can get the 3 bells. Yay. Alright, now let's roll. Be the high fives or whatever
Behind you! Look out!
Yeah.
Atreus reminds me more of Freyr in his youth than of Baldur. His sensitivity, his compulsion to help any and all in need.
That is his mother's influence. Despite all attempts to train him otherwise, Atreus was eager to help lost spirits or run errands for the dwarves during our travels together.
Faye's influence runs deeper than that. Why do you think you're the one assaulting a cave full of hostile dark elves to save a wounded creature?
Good question. It was weird doing this with Freya, the first one. Huh. Why did they trap him? What did they trap him? That's a pretty good puzzle. I don't know if they bring it up or what. I'm curious.
Excursions like this once served as training for Atreus, or an excuse to gather resources while testing his abilities. But I made him a promise. His voice as my guide.
Has his voice told you to come out here?
He would approve. Strange that means more to me now than it did before he left.
You've said it yourself. Atreus takes after his mother. His approval is her approval.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Cool to get the extra info, like all the side shit, why we did it. Excuse to gather resources when it's more of training.
Right side.
Let's get it until we go over there and clear out all of them.
Above you! Watch out!
I hate that crap.
Nightmare! Left flank!
Let's go clear them all out. There. Now I'll get the chest. Why would they capture them? Actually, okay, what I think it was is what they said is they didn't capture them. They burrow. They dug themselves in the ground, but that vine stuff grew over them that the Dark Elves used. Something like that, I think. They usually mention it whenever you do it with the trays.
A Hofgufa. I haven't seen one since I was a child.
Great, Gefuge.
I wonder what happens if I came all the way here with the Treyas, get all his side stuff, but didn't finish it. Stayed left from right here.
It's the Song of the Sands.
And then did it with
Normally
Freya.
sing like this
So I get both dialogues.
That must be the cause of the storm.
Aye. Judging by all this
Yeah.
hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
There must be a way to cut it loose.
I'd wager that there's nothing here a well-placed throw of the axe can't solve.
Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now.
How in the realms did they capture such a large one?
Half-giffers are known to burrow, so I'd hesitate to place full blame on our Dark Elf friends.
Even though it's bound by their hive?
Hive matter doesn't belong to the Dark Elves, any more than the light belongs to the Light Elves. It's just another of Alfheim's natural resources. One the elves have used since the time of their ancestors. And while the Light Elves seem keen to banish the hive over on their side, the Dark Elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
But if this is true, are we doing more harm than good by destroying this hive?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved.
Freyr would have wanted us to do everything in our power to restore this realm.
Same
we
shit
will free it.
I have with Atreus. You want to leave it enslaved. Alright, let's see here. 1 second. I'm gonna get it done. Here we go. So aha. Alright, let's roll. Hurry up, lady. Why am I getting so much junk mail in my main spot? Start collecting tax. God damn it. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to though. I keep ignoring it, but they're gonna make me. I'm gonna block it.
Here! You should be able to cut this part away and free the half-goofa!
Bitch, you can yell. I'm right here. See what you made me do?
Never imagined I'd see a
I'm gonna
half-goofa
fry that
fly
thing up.
again. Can't believe the lad missed this.
The storm is gone. The Song of the Sands has returned to Alfheim. Albeit
It's weird doing the
somewhat
first one
diminished
with
from
her,
how I
though.
remember it as a child.
Atreus will be glad to hear it is no longer in pain.
You look forward
One
to
or two, yep.
One day. Yes.
I need
You
to
gave him a
do
gift,
the first
allowing
one with
him to
Atreus,
walk
then
his
clear
own
out the entire area.
I know that wasn't easy.
And then the second one with Freya and clear out the
you
area,
care
but we're
for
not
him as
doing it that
well.
way.
You have always
We're
done
gonna
right
go
by
both
Atreus.
He is the best of us.
of the Hapakas, or whatever they're called, before we do the side stuff in this
Nice
area.
to be able to have a real conversation out here for once.
If you use the modded New Game Plus, where you have the
Mimir,
chisel
now
level
that we have
2,
a
you
moment,
don't want to go to
can I
this
ask you
area
about your
until
mission
you
to
unlock
Helheim with
Freya,
Hildesini?
because
Wait.
it would trigger
Let us
a
look this
mission that
way.
you can't do.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean
Another half Gufa.
Or even with the new game, the regular New Game Plus, if you had the chiseled version too early in the game with the SaveWizard.
It looks as though the Light Elves sealed
Yeah,
off this
I'm gonna
section
do
of the
everything in
barrens.
this area.
Why?
We finished it. This time around, I skipped all side stuff, every bit of it. So we finished the story, and now I'm just doing completions per
Luckily
area.
for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
We're gonna get this other
That is lucky.
The forbidden sands lay beyond.
Contested
And then we're
territory,
gonna
according
clear
to
out
Bela.
everything.
And another storm to endure.
And the same with the tombstones and all that stuff. So we got everything on the side, like everything.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair
Out in
concern.
hell. Hold on.
Healing this land will take more than a pair
Bring
of
some
singing
help.
half-Gufa. But I have to believe
Every
in the
time
long
I
run,
open the gate and
doing
close
right
it,
by
it'll
Alfheim.
add like 370 points of health. So I can do this 2 or 3 times, get my health back up to like 7,000. Alright, now it's 46, 15. 48, 60. Thank you. I ain't gonna do it all the way, just a couple times here. But yeah, it is weird doing it this way. But this is one place you don't want to go to early if you do have the chisel version 2 modded into the save. Skip the second area until you have Freya unlocked. Because whenever we opened up this, it automatically gave us, not the Elven Sanctuary, what was it? I don't know. There's some kind of side mission. Maybe for the elves. And tank. One more time, we're good. Go past that. Region discovered.
Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave.
Oh, that's the exit. What am I doing turning by myself?
I see an entrance.
There we go.
Freyr never saw how poorly these lands fared in his absence, did he? He would appreciate our efforts out here.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Yeah, it is a little bit. It takes a little bit longer too. We're gonna try to rush it.
This kind of hard material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered in
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are
In a
concerned,
second,
it's
if
that
you do
light
this part with the
that
trailer, that's kind of cool though, the dialogue is.
Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Halfgiffer for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking
Wait,
for all sorts of new perspectives.
We've passed something. Hey, there's a fire way down there. There we go. There we go.
Well, there you go.
Behind you, watch out!
Alright, let's see here. All these fuckers. Miss.
Enemy on the left!
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim, or so it appears.
Big Veer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree. Good eye. Let's continue, shall we? Above you, brother!
Dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
You got something in the way. Alright, here we are.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once freed.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hafgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance. I know what choice. Good. Almost there. Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye. Back to the surface then. On your left!
A pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame
Kratos, is this a story
Girls.
meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Then don't make a mess.
Well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them complete.
Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable.
You do that with Atreus, he will interrupt you too, and then he'll tell you the do the story. He's got a different dialogue, but it ain't as rude sounding. Through the wall. Then we're done here.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim. Hit again.
Time to end this story.
We actually cut through these two areas pretty quick. We still gotta do a lot of collectibles. Yeah, doing both of these with the trays, I think I like better.
If my stories are of no comfort, take salt. It's knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
They're half guys. Half capaz.
I'm not, am I?
Half capaz.
And now neither are they.
The Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
And that's it.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
Alright, we'll start right here, fuck it.
A monument to Freya. I wonder if he ever saw this.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
I'm grateful to see Freya remembered this way. But what purpose does all this serve?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what had happened.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
I'll tell you the best way to do this one. You can leave that one there. You don't even have to remove it. Usually you have to remove it temporarily to get the light split. And then put it back to exit. But we're going to do it a different way. Because once we set this one here, we don't need to come back up on this side. And we can jump across.
These crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps
instead of getting the one that holds the main bridge,
could
we're going to get the one here to the
light
right.
on this mystery.
Since we got one above it, we don't need to carry one anymore. Or, usually you would get the one for the main bridge to put over there. That way you can climb up. But doing it this way is easier, I think. That way you can have the main bridge on at all times.
The ring of crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription.
Freya was actually...
We can just leave it like that.
It's fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
I only hope his guidance will last this time.
We will see. But he has given them a chance. The light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence.
You are not funny.
Learn anything?
Right down here. Next up. I want to get the blue. Now that blue thing's where we're going to end. Believe it.
A key?
A key.
Must open something around here.
Alright, we need to switch our relic. Just for a second. Hit with the typing is what we got. The mystical herb. We're gonna go down here and get another
Freya,
plant piece.
a flower.
A dawn bloom.
Something's happening to that troll, brother. It's broken free.
We haven't even got this relic yet. Well, New Game Plus, I guess it don't matter. Oh, we can't siphon from it? Nope. We took him down pretty quick, though. Yeah, we did. And the Raven. Don't forget the Raven.
Anyone else notice it woke up right after you used that one relic we pilfered? I smell a connection. Don't forget to grab what they dropped. I bet Lunda can make some armor out of it.
Well, here's the next floor.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter spell.
Oh,
It's about
really?
waking the trolls with the relic. Well, we already figured that out for ourselves, didn't we?
That might work. Yeah, it did. And then there's 4. We didn't actually start this mission, but it will let us start it by picking up the plant. But there was 4 plant things that you gotta use, or ingredients you gotta use. Oh wait, we can't pick it up. Never mind. We have to go back and start the mission. Damn it to hell. So now we will have to revisit this area just for that plant. That's alright, at least I can get all them on one take.
Felt to lose your head.
Not get the
What would you
part.
have me say? Does it tickle?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
There, we got that one.
Another Berserker gravestone.
Alright, let's go in there. Huh? It's Berserker. Let's go find him. Kill him.
The ultimate stolen.
King Run!
My dudes destroy him pretty fucking quick. I mean, they can do a lot of damage on you, even if you got like 7k HP like I do. I know, I missed my explosion. Oh shit. You guys, and you failed.
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker. Champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before.
Oh. Okay, these amulets here are crap. Do they do something else that it doesn't mention? They look like this little stat base. Let me see here if Google says anything. Boon of Wrath, what is that? Enchantment, it's called Boon of Wrath. I don't know what that is. You get the Valheim set bonus. Oh, Lunda's engraving. Hilt of Garm. When did we get that? I don't know if these do anything else or what. Like this one, object of fortune. So luck, yeah, okay. But bald, rest and recovery is spelled when clutched. So cooldown, I guess. Ain't nothing on the Google about it, really. Alright, fuck it.
There was nothing to be done. Finding that help changed things.
I think it's just stat bonuses. It's kind of really cool in a way. Our old New Game Plus, before this update, we were already able to add, like, shield run, like the runs or whatever, shield attachments, and weapons perks to our amulet with mods. But you had to make it everything invisible, or else it will show you, like if you had like 4 or 5 armor set to it, it would show all 4 of them and crash.
Another key, eh? Sooner or later, we're gonna have to find a lock to put them in.
A light elf statue in the desert. Odd.
Aye. Fair bet this is the sanctum Bigveer spoke of in Vanheim. So you just refuse to pick a favourite poem?
That's
uncharacteristically indecisive of you.
I have a favorite poem already.
One of them, oh there it is. You can get it on either side, I guess.
Need to take out those springs, brother!
Do 2 at once. 4 spheres in each. Whole triangle. Yeah, we got both. Oh fuck this guy up. Yeah. Oh shit, we gotta burn that first. And on the other side of the Raven, can we get it from here? No, we're gonna walk around. I ain't gonna ride all the way around. See him up there?
Perhaps we can bring these 2 animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Specky and Spanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
So this part, I didn't even know there was a hidden part here. You can't tell. It just looks like rubble right there. But you got this little thing here. I forget how I set that up. I have to show you where I can swipe right and it will show all interaction stuff. So you do see there's something hidden there. We'll get it on our way out though. There's a chest here, and I think there's a lure right behind me. Or a collectible. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the light elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
Here's the lure.
What's that?
There's another one.
A diagram. A sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
These
I don't think I ever hear much about the diagram for the sword hilt. All visitors must observe, blah, blah, blah. Alright, is that everything down here? Alright, let's look at the top. There's all kinds of stuff in here.
Not enough to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye, quite the advantage
Another
for the
lord.
light elves.
Forgotten Tower, treasure map. I know where that's at. Where you're gonna fight that giant drake, or whatever it's called. That's why I do everything counterclockwise from the entrance, usually. So that way you get the treasure maps in order. Here is the book.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The console.
Big Fear spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
And then I think there's one more lord somewhere. Where?
All this knowledge of their ancestors, their shared history, poetry, just sitting here, forgotten. What a waste.
That's it, I think. We're good to go, as long as you don't take anything out of the library.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Lotta Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
Leave the book.
No.
Shield strike!
Damn, look at her health just drop. This is on Gimme Got a War difficulty. Say hello, you girls. He said to stop yelling. Get down, bitch. I only wanted to read it.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
The elves do not need protection from their history. They need access.
Mm-hmm.
A new chapter awaits.
Also, I'll boost that bitch. Let's hurry up, we're running out of time here.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Bam. I didn't know that was there for the longest time. I mean, I did find it my first playthrough, because I had to. I was missing something in the area. Maven. This one's a little tricky, too.
Light outbreaks. An entire...
Didn't get that raven.
They killed their own to protect their secrets.
That's harsh.
Yes, but with this secret exposed, perhaps old wounds can begin to heal.
Fuck you, raven. I can't get it. Okay, I should be able to light it. I got too far. Nope, I still got it. Holy shit. I didn't think that was going to work. Damn. There we go. Ah, that's a pain in the butt. Alright, that's how you get that on your chest. Alfheim, I probably should have just done a separate stream and just stuck with it then, the size of like the 4 ingredients and all that. But I gotta get to, I don't got that place unlocked though either. Where I need to go.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freya's
Well, we're gonna have things to talk about soon.
I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it.
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own.
I think we're missing like small chests.
For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
Big ball of light coming your way.
I got a few things to do here. Treasure chest, round tear.
Behind you.
Kick this down now. Yay, treasure. I hate that it doesn't dig out the pile or anything. I mean, I get it, but... Or like when in Midgar, when that lift to the round tower, there's a lift you gotta get up on. It has a long bottom part that just goes right into the snow, like 15 feet.
Token.
A badge of honor.
There's another collectible.
The elves made a few
artifact.
of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings. Show their support for my
Ah, this is the wrong path.
That's frost in my neck.
Alright, let's head him down. We already got the 2 keys. I didn't mention this. I probably should have. I wasn't thinking. You see the blue circles out there? Where the spears are? So after you go and do Freyr's statue way out there, the guy that's holding the sword, when you get the light on it and all that, there was one of the blue rings that has a collectible in it. I don't know, usually it's coins or something. But once you set them 2 lights, all the blue rings will light up with a collectible. Well, 2 of these collectibles, 2 of these circles around the map, there's quite a few of them, have keys. You need 2 parts of a key. You get 1 half at a time. So you gotta drive through all of them until you get 2 halves of a key. So when you got both key, or when you got the key, both parts, you can come over here and unlock this door. So if that makes any sense. Pretty much, after you get the Hafaka, whenever it's all cleared, come over here to Freyr's monument statue, enable the light on it. You see the 2 light beams? And there will be a blue circle right in front of it. You can get a collectible, but all of them, and 2 of them randomly will have the key pieces you need. So anyways, once you get the 2 pieces, you can unlock this door.
Something's coming, and it's not happening.
Well, Atreus can sense it out of here. Too much of that. It does do a lot of damage, L1 and circle, but it takes a lot of my health doing it.
Nasty head! You alright, brother?
Bye. There we go. Is there no R3 stun kill? That's what I really wanted.
Was a drake doing back there? Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or caught.
We found a drake out in the desert Alfheim beyond the door. I've been expecting treasure in a new area, blah blah blah.
5.
Either way.
We are done here. Look, I think we got it all here. Right? The burrows are done, and then the forbidden sands are done. Not bad. We got that pretty quick. This we already got. I don't know why it's still glowing. I think there's like a small chest or two somewhere around here against one of the areas, walls, the crappy chests that don't matter.
Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Now we do gotta get the plant and come back here, or when we activate that mission. I should have activated it before I left, I just didn't think about it.
It's just that she'd like to...
So, we will have to come back once, just for one stupid
Hell's
thing.
Eagle wants to
I'm
retire.
trying to avoid all that.
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos. Yes.
Oh shit. Let me fill up my health a little bit.
But enough
I
of
think we
that
got
for
one
now.
more tombstone. I'm probably gonna die. That Drake took a shit ton of my health. I need an easier way to fill it up. Oh, bugger. We are getting a lot done though. But we need to hurry up and get everything done over the next day or two, because we got another thing to do in 2 days and 2 hours. Almost. I can always just die and let that fill my health. Sometimes, I don't think it always does though. Sometimes it will reload you with the full health. Sometimes it reloads you at 1500, which is the default health bar. I need to figure out how to just add the green mist stuff. Or there is one ruin that gives you a small health regeneration, but it's small and it takes forever. Even with the greater health regen, it's still 5 points of health every 5 seconds or something like that. Wouldn't be bad if you only had 1500 health, like normal, but I have like 7000.
Freyr had ever seen.
We separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little fool.
Retrieved it? Oh, that's something new. But we talked about before, but he wasn't dead, I don't think. So we got a lot to do here. And I usually start counterclockwise from the normal entrance, the southern entrance, or this entrance over here. But I think we'll be fine any way we do it.
Would you say they manipulated events?
I'm gonna start it
Did they
there.
have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first, but in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
No, we gotta start
But we
the
will
front. I
speak
thought
of
we
this
had to do
later.
the back. Hold on, we gotta do both sides. And then you come over here with the axe. Ah. There we go. God. I'm getting tired. I need to take a break. Hurry up and get this area done. We're gonna do more of this evening.
Well, let's have it. You mentioned you had a favorite poem from your homeland. What was it about?
A cunning general. A war over forbidden love.
I believe I've heard of this one. Did it involve a horse that was not as it appeared?
Yes, but that is not what happened.
Oh, it's based on truth then. You were there.
Yes. I prefer the poem.
Up, and this guy, or I guess it's a girl, actually. I don't know. I don't know how they know either.
Oh, bloody drop.
The hateful. Just focus on him, not. Damn, I murdered him. When other enemies spawn with him, all you gotta do is kill this guy and then they'll die too.
You will see.
Dude, that's smoke through him. And that's it. Alright, now what you do is for taking breaths. Upgrade weapons, I guess. Come on, ladies, we're just waiting on you.
Brother, what you said before about the oracles of your land being fooled by their own prophecies, I get the sense that was coming from personal experience, huh?
Yes, but enough of that for now.
Sometimes it'll skip the story and it won't play it again. Did you really run all the way around, lady?
Brother, what you said before about the oracles of your land being fooled by their own prophecies, I get the sense that was coming from personal experience, huh?
Yes. Once.
Wait, that's the exit, ain't
I
it?
sought the oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. But we will continue another time.
God damn it. That one's kind of tricky. You got to pull it back to you at a certain right after it hits the second one, so that way it can hit the last one. That is tricky. It usually takes me 3 or 4 tries, so for me to get it the first try, it was kind of lucky. So we got a chest and a lure or a collectible here of some kind.
When Niflheim went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only 2 shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar. Sort of a harp. I can play beautifully, you know.
I do not.
There we go, a heart and a chest. Well, we've got this area cleared. We're going to take a break.
Brother, can we get back to what you were saying about the oracle of your homeland? She had visions of Olympus being brought down.
Yes, by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I'm so very relieved we didn't do the same.
This one you gotta do the same too. Throw it and then let it hit him on the way back. There we go. in this place here, it usually ain't collapsed, but since we beat the game, we got the, these dudes we gotta kill. Sneak attack! Hey, tenure going down quick. I don't know what the other guy's name is. Staker?
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Oh, we didn't get the R3. Oh, come on. I want to do the R3 move.
Fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
There we go. Gauntlets of Zeus. Increase Kratos melee and runic damage by 20%. Ooh. But increases damage received by 40. Oh shit. What happens if I do the waistband with that? Divine Edge. Stacks with other sources of Divine Edge. So... Wait, I can't put that on my amulet, can I? I can with the SaveWizard. I was gonna say, maybe I can, Wait, so if I just stack it, I would have 80% damage and 40% more increased damage. Since we got a shit ton of health, we could probably use that. Except during, like fights, like boss fights, we might need to remove the armor and put the other armor back on.
Something else I recall about that.
But if I do that, then that means the normal armor I get, I'm gonna have to...
If you want to.
I can't, I don't know if I can put this one on my amulet. But I would want both of these on my amulet and doubled on these two. Well, I guess I wouldn't need it. I got a 20% increase in range damage. I don't know. I would lose the range damage.
As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatized instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so.
The Hildgrave's battle that grave will provide.
Wait, the Maven? I didn't read that. Probably should have. That's from the Raven Keeper, ain't it? Yeah, but use a relic attack. My relic attack it only takes 12 seconds to cool down. But when I do use a relic attack, that increases my damage from my armor and stuff. So I use one of these, and it takes a lot of damage. I sacrifice health too, though. But if I use it first, just keep using it as much as possible, and you will always have the extra damage going with it. Oops, I forgot to blow the spears up. You need to be careful not to use it too much, though. Oh, them girls sound like they're having fun. He's damaging me, even though I'm not showing a hit reaction. I'm still accepting that damage. Yeah, look, 33 HP.
I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists.
Cooldown and runic. That was a cool little boost, but you don't really need it. I don't even know what the cap is. I could probably... It was 500. Like, so if you put your runic to 500 or the 100 million, which a lot of people put 9999999 billion, which does no good, it still caps it at 500. It might display it high, but there's no difference. So I'm thinking the new one is probably 1,000. Or it still probably is 500, because I don't even think you could get 500 normally.
Your former home.
Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder
One
this
more little
burden
spot,
on
we're
your
done.
own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden.
Is there a chest on this wall? Dude, just road over here. I don't know why I'm running. And then this area here. Oh, there's a second area beside it, but it's only a raven over there and a chest. We gotta get it. There's a raven here too. And there's a treasure here too. If we picked it up, yeah, we did. Treasure. Yay. That's the first one we collected earlier. And then a raven up there. I'm gonna try to see if I can mod his armor though.
Behind you, brother!
There should be a couple things here.
Yeah.
The floor. Things. Something else. I don't know yet. I thought there was something against this wall, but it's not. And then something up top here.
Ever written poetry of your own?
Poetry. Sebastian's poem.
Ask a stupid question.
And a chest. We're collecting a lot pretty quick. But see how I'm collecting everything in one go through this area? I can do that in the beginning too if you can get to this, well, in most areas, if you can get to the spear interactions early, which I can on my modded version of the New Game Plus. With the actual New Game Plus, I couldn't reach,
Brother, I've been meaning to ask.
or I couldn't use the spear stuff. So I'm going to see if I can trigger
the
it.
gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine.
Where it shows that I've already worked my way up to the spear.
As did I. for many years.
I got a way I want to try, but I used to be able to.
You could recall some of that magic.
My first playthrough, every time I get to an area, I can pretty much clear it all out
Magic is
right
bound
away.
to the earth.
Besides this area, you
When
don't want to
your
go to the
homeland died,
second
your powers
area,
probably
the
went
Hafpagan or whatever it is.
Well, probably
Early,
for the best.
not to you, I'm
Let the
afraid.
past stay in the past and all that.
That's it. And then a chest and a raven, we're done. Thank.
Freya, I've always wondered, why was Freya so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this.
SaveWizard, man.
Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Another time.
All my stats are like that. I'm at the end of it, but I put a save out. It's should be in the description. You need SaveWizard, which you can get from my shop, in the description. But anyways, I put a save out that has all this. I went ahead and raised the HP up to like 7,000. Well, up there in the top left, 7,467 HP, and increased all the other crap too. But anyways, I put a save out that's in-game save, 100% complete. That is from our our last live stream of this game. It had just about everything done. I think everything was done. Yeah, it was a modded New Game Plus version. But anyways, we got 100%, and then what I did is added all the new resources for the New Game Plus into that save, even though it's not a New Game Plus. But when you start a New Game Plus using that 100% save, you'll have everything maxed out with all the new resources. There we go. But yeah, I got you gotta have SaveWizard. So I mean, I do got the SaveWizard in the shop. Link in the description. You don't have to light that up. And then the raven, and then we're done. Actually, let's see what it says about ravens. What do we got? Odin's ravens, 10 out of 10. It will say that no matter what, though, because I went ahead and marked it to where you collected all ravens, so you don't have to kill them. You can kill them; it does nothing.
Most likely.
But it will unlock
what are we talking
that
about
part of the mission, so all you gotta do is visit Niflheim to collect
I
everything.
regret exchanging my life.
So like that raven's still there.
That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
You can kill it now.
Glad to be out
Because
in the
nothing
world.
happens.
How else
Because
could I
it's already
spend
been
some
done.
quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Look out!
Didn't mean to do that. I don't like that one as much as I used to on the first game. We got, what do we got? Lore here.
What's that?
A diagram
Diagram.
for a sword hilt.
That's the second
Perhaps
one we
should show it
collected.
to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
What is the diagram for? That's the second time I collected that. So there are 4 of them or something? I don't even know what you do with them. I never had anything done with them. And then we got, what else? We got a lure over here too. And another collectible. This here.
A horn.
There's quite a few things in this little spot. then the lore. Tribute to prayer. Prayer. I think that's it. Let's see. 100%, yep. So we're done with this area, this entire area.
Brother,
There,
I've heard
now
my
we...
share of stories about your homeland, but I've also heard that you once fought in a tournament.
So far in this video,
I fought in many contests.
But this particular
Helheim,
one,
Jotunheim,
I
Niflheim,
heard
and
you did battle
Alfheim,
beasts,
all 100%.
citadels, princesses, the undead, automatons, and history's greatest musician. That's not true, is it?
I would not speak of this.
Fair enough, brother.
There we go.
Freya, earlier you mentioned that Freya
So
was
next,
one of Alfheim's first visitors.
what we'll probably do next
Care to
time
elaborate?
is...
I wasn't in these lands at the dawn of realm.
I'm saving the heavy stuff for last, but
We believed for
kind
a
of not
long
need to
time
do
that
that.
all the giants had died in the flood. Until one
Actually,
day
I might go ahead and... It's either I'm going to do
her name was
Niflheim,
Gurd, and she came offering to
which
teach
takes
us
a
the
while because you got to do all the
traveling
challenges,
between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became
or
immediately
Vanaheim, which I need to do.
He always yearned to
But
wander.
that
and
one's
along
going to
came
take a
someone
real
who
long
could truly
time
show him
because
how.
we're going to have to do that in 2 separate videos or something. We still got to do all the
exploring
regular
world tree
collectibles.
from root to branch.
I'll show you here in a
But
second.
one
Hold on.
day, it came time for Gurd to wander away.
Not now.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
Prepare to be very impressed.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to sell this. I don't know why. Perfect. You don't have to upgrade
You
that
can
one.
admit you just came to see me.
We did get to see through with the racks right by this gate. We need to do this area still. Manheim's gonna take a while because we need to do all the stuff in this map that you see right now. There's still quite a bit I skipped. But once we start the little side quest there, we'll get a northern part of the map huge. And best way to do that is knock down the turn it to night, keep it at night, trigger the what is that, half horse, half lady, hunter lady. Trigger that, but work your way towards the dam right away. Anyways, that will be on a different stream. So I don't know how we're going to do that one. We might do this southern half of the map. Let me see here. We might do Alfheim, and then Vanaheim in one place, and then do Vanaheim Part 2, which is the northern area, and then we'll be done. Oh no, and then Muspelheim, yeah, and Midgard. Yeah. So for now, we are done because we've been on here for quite some time. What? 3 hours, yeah. So we gotta go. We gotta get out for this.
Hi,
shit.
Kratos.
Should have done Alfheim separately. I didn't think it was gonna take that long. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. We'll finish up later on this evening. Y'all have a good night.